could do with those $2, inevitably you need something. Even if it's a stick of glue, that costs more than $2. So at that point, I was pretty tied up as to what I was going to do and a little frustrated because I couldn't think of anything how I could give big. I was like scraping for ideas. I decided to buy an heirloom tomato. I could take the seeds out, I could enjoy the rest of the tomato, and then I could plant those seeds and create an heirloom tomato bush. From that bush would create lots of fruit, and those many pieces of fruit can be shared with many people. And so that's how I figured out how I could take something very small, multiply it so that it could give big to more people.
How'd that work out?
I have a very giant tomato bush over there. It is delicious.
What was your plan to do with the fruit?
Share it with other people, and if they didn't know about heirloom items, share with them that they could enjoy it and plant it in their own backyard and have it for themselves and for their family, and then that it actually could keep on giving. So part 2, Give Big With Your Time, was right around Valentine's Day. What I had to use for that was a $25 gift card to a grocery market. And again, I was at a loss for what to do. All the things that I have, time is not one of them that I can give. We were at the supermarket. I saw all the aisles of candy. I held a lollipop bunch, and my idea was to just spread some love during Valentine's Day by handing out these little lollipops to random strangers. But what I found was I could do that because I had the time to do it, because it only took a second and I could take it with me everywhere I went. And actually my niece was living with us at the time. Some of the things that we had bought was giant Hershey Kisses in boxes. She was going to take some of them to school and just give them out to some of the high schoolers there that she thought looked down or she knew didn't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, because that's really important for high schoolers. We were waiting at my son's piano teacher. We waited outside in the car and some teenagers came by and we said Happy Valentine's Day to them, gave them some. My little daughter, she had a bunch of fun with that. We were at a gas station and she's like, Mommy, can I give some to this lady and this lady and this lady? I said, sure, and so I gave her the lollipop and she ran over to them and said, Jesus loves you, have a happy Valentine's Day, this is for you. And of course, they thought that was wonderful and the sweetest thing ever.
It sounds like you brightened up people's day. You gave them a happy moment.
The third phase was to give big and have fun. I like doing handmade things, and so I thought I would just collaborate and make these beautiful Christmas gift baskets and give them away. And I made little Christmas lanterns, chocolate almond crunch, and then I made a great healthy ginger sauce, and I made rosemary infused olive oil. Then I put in a little golden money, little gifts like a book of encouraging words or Bible verses. There's a Bible verse that says to give to the orphan, the widow, the poor, and the stranger. Who did I know that's a widow, has been orphaned, or who do I know that's poor? Who do I know that's a stranger? I ended up giving a basket and she was overjoyed. She had had some medical procedure with her kidneys that caused her to be very sick and in a lot of pain. So she was very thankful for it. And then I think the next basket that I gave was to a lady that I had come over and clean the house. She works with my mom. I had heard that she had had a couple of nights sleeping in her car. Here she is coming in my house, being in the condition or the financial state that she is, and she's blessing me with encouragement. But I had decided I was going to give her a basket before that. I think too often we don't recognize people who have an outward appearance that everything's together, but inwardly they are so needy. Another basket I gave was to a friend of mine. People would probably not think that person needs it. She has a daycare and 3 of her own children. She homeschools at home. I do know that she works her butt off and she doesn't have any help. And another basket that we gave was to Birth Choice of Temecula. They help women make a decision whether to keep their child or not. They will give them clothing and diapers and whatever help that they need to support their baby, so that they don't feel like, oh, I can't have this baby because of money, because my family will reject me, or whatever it is. They give so much and work on so little and work on volunteers. I found out later it was split between all of the volunteers there. The fun for me in the part of the project was putting all the items together, thinking of what I was going to put in the basket, thinking of how I was going to present it, making it festive, and I hope that it also gave them an idea or a little spark of inspiration on how they can give a little something here and there to other people in their sphere of influence or what have you.
Well, thank you for doing the project, Andrea.
Sure.
Can I give you a hug? No?
Yeah.